Look at that, guys. Just look at that. Like, can you guys see that? I don't know if you can see that. Can you guys see that? Because that is gorgeous. Like, I just love like stuff like that. Yeah, we're gonna go. We're under 40. We're under 40. So we're gonna throw on our hazards, even though there's nobody coming behind us. Oh, well, there's one person now. What's going on, guys? We are here in somewhere in South Dakota. I can't remember where, but we are leaving a coffee cup fuel stop. And guys, when I tell you I love coffee cup fuel stop, I remember coming back to coffee cup fuel stop back when I was in training, and I haven't been, like I said, I've rarely been back to this side, but they have a coffee shop in there, right? So it's really good coffee. I got some coffee today, but because I have to leave, I won't be able. I wanted a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel, a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel, and a coffee. But since obviously I was gonna wait till 6 o'clock in the morning to get it, but yeah, I'm not gonna wait. I don't know what I'm gonna do for these couple of hours. It's 4:24, so I said, you know what, F it. So I googled it. There's one that's about like 100 and some odd miles away from me, so I'm gonna stop at that one. Got me a nice bacon, egg, and cheese bagel with some like a macchiato or something like that, something that'll, you know, be good. But it is cool outside. It feels good. 32 degrees, so you know I'm happy about that. Slept with the windows open, didn't idle the truck or nothing. Not like all the way open, but like a little creak open. And my goodness, I feel good, guys. I feel good. I'm happy today. I'm happy to be alive. Well, I'm happy to be alive any day, but today, you know, when you just wake up and you have like a good feeling, like you got some good rest. I feel like I got some good rest, and I didn't have to fight for parking, and I'm back on my schedule because I should be done by like 2 o'clock today. Like 2 or 3 o'clock I should be done, which means it'll put me way back on my schedule. Considering that I have until 12 hours from now would be 4:30 p.m. and that would mean I would have to stop at 3:30 p.m. which would then put me, I'm probably gonna stop at like 2:30 p.m. because that's about 10 hours driving, and yeah, I don't like killing my time like that. So actually, I don't like driving 10 hours in a day either, and it's not because I can't, it's because when so here's the thing about recaps, guys. When you waste your time like that, when you drive them 10 hours a day, you're gonna fall short one day. So like, if I normally try to drive anywhere from 8 to 9 hours a day, you know, on duty drive time and stuff like that, because then you know, I gotta fuel and stuff like that, so that takes away from your 70-hour clock. But 10 doesn't necessarily hurt me, but I would just have to drive less, you know what I'm saying, like one of those days. But as long as I, like, you know, only waste like about 8 to 9 hours a day on the daily basis, then I know for a fact I'm gonna get 8 to 9 hours a day every day I come back, so I don't have to stay, you know, I don't have to, you know, stay still for a 34. I can tell you how many 34s I've gotten with CFI here. I've had 134 in the 4 or 5 months I've been here. I've been here 5 months now. Let me see, I came in July. I came in June, actually. Yeah, I came in June. So, and we're in month 11, so I've, yeah, like about 5 months. So I've had 134. That's, you know, I run my recaps a certain way, and it's just the way I like to run my truck. Not everybody runs their truck the way they do. So like some people, when they first get a load, they'll run their timeout on that first load, you know, on that first day, run hard and hard and hard and hard. But then, you know, sometimes they're like low on hours and stuff like that. Like me, necessarily, there's different interpretations of running hard. Like to me, I run hard because I don't sit. That's it. Like I'm never sitting. The only time I sit is when I'm waiting for a load or something like that. But based off of my hours, I don't sit. Somebody might consider running hard, running 10.5 hours a day, you know, getting to that max line, and then, you know, taking a 34 at the end of the week because they don't have any hours. So I mean, I consider them both hard, but I just don't like sitting. You know, to be honest, it evens out to like about the same amount of mileage if you think about it. More or less, you know, let's say a couple hundred. But I don't like sitting. When I sit at a truck stop for 24 hours, I start losing my mind. I lose my shit, guys. Like for real, I just start losing it because I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd be bored out of my mind, and there's only so much video editing that I can do, or so much videos that I can watch, or so much sleeping that I can do for that fact. So it's like, you know. But with that being said, guys, when you guys are running your truck, just do what's comfortable for you. Like running 8 hours a day, 8-9 hours a day might not be comfortable for you because you might want to run hard and then, you know for a fact you're at least gonna get 24 hours, you know, to just kind of chill at the end of the week, or at the beginning, or at some point of the week. Me personally, I like running every day. Like I said, I lose my mind, so that's just what's comfortable for me. But when you guys get out here, you guys running your truck, just you know, you try different things out, and you feel you see what you like. Now I'm not saying I don't like when I have to run 10 and a half hours because I'm on a tight load. Trust me, I do it. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I'm not gonna sit here and not turn in a load on time because I don't want to mess up my 70-hour clock and stuff like that. I do it. But you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, and that's it. But for the most part, 8 or 9 hours a day, and I'm good. And I drive them non-stop, you know. I usually get like that 8 or 9 hours a day. I usually get like about 550, 570 miles an hour, or 570 miles. You know. So that's usually my average for a daily. It's anywhere from 550 to 570. That's how much I usually run in a day. And that's, you know, that's what I like. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Let me go on and get down the road. You guys can't see anything because we're in South Dakota and ain't nothing out here to see. So yeah, it's 26 degrees out. My truck is saying, so pretty chilly outside, but I love it. I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. So anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Holla. What's going on, guys? We're back again, and we're still on I-90. Yes, you heard that right. We're still on I-90. We're about 700 miles away from our receiver, 628 miles away from our receiver, so we should be there tomorrow. Appointment time is for 9 a.m. so we should be there by 9 a.m. tomorrow. But right now we are in Montana, in the mountains in Montana, and my, what a beautiful view. We're about 156 miles from our next fuel stop in Missoula, Montana. Missoula. And funny story about Missoula is I know Missoula from Live PD because, yeah. So, man, I would love to just have a house on a top of a mountain. That one right there. That one right over there. Yep, get me a house up there and I'll be good. But it's been a pretty good drive so far. Got my rest in. You know, not too much to report on this side other than that it's cold, but I like it. My truck is reading 21 degrees, so I'm guessing like maybe like 18, 19, somewhere around there, or it might be 21, who knows. Earlier it was like about 15 degrees and it was windy as F earlier, so I had to slow down at one point to like 53 miles an hour because it was just so windy. But now it's not that windy anymore. You see a whole bunch of cattle on the sides, you know, and like, you know, places, you know. But guys, I almost pooped my pants earlier. Like, when I mean pooped my pants, I legit like man, I was gonna set up for a bad day. So I'm driving. I started driving like around 3 in the morning, and I'm driving, and I see a deer, and I'm like, all right, cool. The deer's on the side. The deer runs across the street and gets like hitting distance in front of me. I slowed down, and luckily the deer kept going. It would have set up for a bad day if I would have hit that deer. A very bad day if I would have hit that deer. I most likely would have ended up in the shop, you know, because of, you know, a deer is big, you know. They can damage the radiator and lights and all that stuff, so I would have had to call for a tow. And I tell you what, we are not near anything. We were not near anything back then, or, you know, however miles that happened back. It was probably like 100 miles ago, 150. But yeah, guys. Oh, look at the cows. You guys see the cows? Moo. Oh, those are horses. Oh, those horses are beautiful. Oh, I would like to own a horse. You know, just, you know, not to ride it or anything like that. Maybe go riding, but like more just to have a horse and treat it nice, and, you know, brush its hair, its mane, brush its mane, and, you know, kind of just chill with the horse. But my, I love this view. We were like 5,200 feet up in elevation, and in a matter of like, I don't know, a couple minutes, we dropped down like 1,000 feet. Yeah, so we had just went down the incline, or we went down a downgrade, and I wish I would have got it on video, because my, was that a beauty. I mean, if you guys been rocking with me for a while, you guys know I love driving in the mountains. More specifically, the mountains in West Virginia. I love the mountains in West Virginia. So yeah, guys, I think we're going up an upgrade now. Maybe a little incline. It's not that big though. So yeah, guys, I will come back to you guys if I see anything. I do need to go to Walmart. I lost my nose ring, and I could use a couple of things from Walmart. So I think there's a Walmart on the way, like 30 miles up ahead, or like 20 miles up ahead. So maybe I'll stop there for about like a couple minutes and see if I can find anything. No more than 30 minutes, probably like about like, yeah, probably just about like 20 minutes. I already know what I need, so I don't need to walk around and look at everything. But yeah, guys, with that being said, I will talk to you guys in a bit. Alright, guys, so right now we are going up an incline. So you know what that means. What goes up must come down. So right now I kind of just got it set on cruise control going up the hill. I usually always keep it on cruise control going up the hill. I don't usually mess with the gears and none of that. I've done it before, but this automatic does it just fine. So that speed limit sign said 60, but right now going up the hill we're only at 43 miles an hour, so I know I'm good. But I love coming up hills, guys. Love coming up hills. Why? Because on the downside, when you go down, it's not that scary going down. And I mean, the biggest part to going down a hill or downgrade is just controlling your speed and what you're comfortable with. A lot of times what happens is people just try to go too fast, and that's when things go bad. You just got to control your speed. And yeah, so right now, look at that, guys. Just look at that. Like, can you guys see that? I don't know if you can see that. Can you guys see that? Because that is gorgeous. Like, I just love like stuff like that. Yeah, we're under 40. We're under 40, so we're gonna throw on our hazards, even though there's nobody coming behind us. Oh well, there's one person now coming behind us, but yeah, so now we're at 40. But just look at that, like that view, man. Listen, that will never get tiring to me. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And it's been a while since I've been out here in these mountains. Up in you know, now I'm gonna take it off cruise because I'm catching up to this guy. So we're just gonna, I don't want to lose any momentum. Nothing sucks more than losing momentum on a steep incline like this, because you lose too much momentum and then you roll back. So we're gonna go ahead and get in the left lane. Nobody's coming behind us, and our hazards stay on because we're still going a slow speed. He must be heavier than I am because he came so much more faster than I did. So speed limit said 55. Right now we're at 40 miles an hour, so not too much. He flashed me over, did he? Yes, he did. So we're gonna come back over here because we're good and clear. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful, guys. Look at that. You imagine getting a drone shot over there, man? I so need a drone. Like, if there was a rest area around here and you could get a drone shot of that, like, look at that. Look at that. How beautiful. Yeah, let's just take this in, guys. Let's just take this beauty in. Man, America is so freaking beautiful. The land, like, you can see all, like, you know, you got the desert is beautiful over in Arizona, New Mexico, and you got the mountains up and, you know, up in this side, Montana, Utah, you know, Idaho. You have the mountains in West Virginia, which I love because these are more like rock mountains. You can see it's more rocky than anything. And the mountains in West Virginia, which I like so much, they are like more greeny. You can see like a whole bunch of trees. Like, just look at that, guys. Let's just look at this. And we should be shortly coming down on the descent, which I will show you how I control my speed. Everybody does a little bit different, I think, but I kind of just you know, throw it on the cruise and throw the jakes on, and it'll kind of pretty much control the speed. If not, if I need some foot brake, I also do the foot brake, and at the moment I need to use the foot brake, I just kind of don't throw the cruise back on. But guys, this is beautiful, man. It's been such a long time since I've been through this area. It was as pretty as I last saw it. Huh. There's a mountain, there's a bridge from Idaho that goes into Washington, and that bridge is gorgeous. So as you can see here, it looks like we're coming up on the downfall right after this curve here. And my, what a beauty. The snow. And if it's like freshly snowed, you see like all that just glazed in white. Like when it's just a glaze, you know that the road is still, you know, it's still black. The road is still, you know, seeable. And you have all that glazed with the white snow. Man, that makes for a pretty view. Yeah, so we're coming up on the descent here shortly because we're speeding up. So we're gonna go ahead and throw off our hazards because we have sped up now, and we're gonna just kind of let off the gas here because we're going downhill now. So kind of just let off the gas, and it'll catch speed by itself. Just be ready, you know, to throw on the jakes, and I am ready to throw on the jakes. Oh, it looks like we're going back uphill, so we're gonna actually speed up here because we are going back an uphill ascent here. So you got truck parking here, but there's not like a pretty view here from this truck parking. So we're gonna just go ahead and, you know, keep our foot on the gas because we are about to slow down in 2 seconds here. Yep, 1, 2. Look, see, we're already slowing down. So we were at like 63 miles an hour. Now we're down to 60. And now we're coming down quickly. We're coming down quickly, guys. 55 miles an hour. 8th gear. Now we're down to 50 miles an hour. Once I get at that 45 mark, that's where I throw my hazards on. And I'm not sure, but it looks like we're coming up on a descent here, so I might not need to throw on the hazards, guys. I might not need to throw it on. Oh, or maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, we're gonna come here and... Yup. This is really nice, guys. Really nice. And Walmart is coming up here like about 10 miles. So we are gonna stop at Walmart really fast. It says all watercraft crossing the Canada Divide must be inspected before leaving. So we're gonna take our foot off the gas here because, yeah, we don't need speed going into a corner. That's not what we want, guys. Absolutely not. Elevation 6393, so we're 6,393 feet above ground level. Downgrade, you see 6% grade next 3 miles. So we're just gonna let off the gas here because we do not need any speed when we're about to gain speed here. We're about to gain a lot of speed. So kind of just let it coast here at this point. We're gonna throw on our jakes at the first level because we do have a curve here, 55 miles an hour and growing. So we're gonna step on the brakes here just to control our speed. I don't think I want to be going more than 55 miles an hour, to be honest, even though the speed limit says 65. You know. Wow, look at that view, guys. I'll come here. We're still on the first level. We might just bump it up to the second level here. Look at that. So see, the Jakes on the second level kind of held us, you know, 56 miles an hour here. So this is where we're gonna stay at here. We're losing too much speed. I don't want to lose too much speed either. So we're kind of just gonna keep here. And we do have a curb coming, a curve I should say. So we're gonna put it on the second. And yeah, so you never want to go speeding into a curve. You do want to come speeding out when you are like, well, not a curve, that's more for a turn, I would say. Like when you're turning, you never speed into a turn, but you hit the accelerator on your way out. Yep, guys, look at this beauty. Wow, my goodness. I would love to live in an area like this, or go camping at least. Or coming around this curve here at 55 miles.
Think about it right now. Everything's okay. No matter where you find yourself, no matter what kind of stuff is going on in your life, underneath it all,